thing I wanted to add, because
Yeah.
there's this, you're talking about getting involved in a bull market when you can buy anything that's going to go up. Yeah, it's important in trading to know the difference between luck and skill. And there's a story that it's a story that I always love to tell, because there was, like, in the first big crash in the modern era, which was in '87. There was a firm, and they were a prop trading firm, and in those days there really weren't now they're everywhere. There's lots of them. There weren't that many in those days, and they literally made, this is in '87, so multiply it by 4 or 5 for now. But they literally made $1 billion in the crash. And you know what they did?
No.
They closed their doors. So we got lucky. It's probably never going to happen again. Gave everybody big fat bonuses, and they left. Stopped. Now, I'm not saying that's what you necessarily have to do, but they knew the difference. And I've always said to people, if you spend enough time trading, you're going to catch one of those whoppers. It's going to happen. And the number of people that I know who've done very well in trading, who actually got. I knew a guy who was a neighbor of mine who actually was an order filler, and he was an order filler in beans, and he was discretionary, like, because this goes back a long way, and he literally bought I think it was a soybean oil contract that went limit up for 15 days. So these things happen sometimes. You can go the other way too. So it's the kind of thing where you just have to know the difference in luck and skill, and even if you're skillful, you still have to know. If you get, like, when we had that year and we made 142%, I was pretty stunned by that, and I thought, well, that's great, but I didn't know, I didn't expect to create 142% returns every year running. It was an unusual year. And we benefited from the crash in 7 and 8, and all those moves. I remember I bought a bunch of stocks in March of 9, when they went towards the bottom. And even though I've been involved with this for a long time, I was really watching that one, because when you're buying the bottom like that, you just have to. When you're buying the bottom like that, you got to keep an eye on it.